everyone, it's Legend here, and this is gonna be a pretty short video on my daily route to do every single boss. So basically I do dailies, as you can see from my reputation, and I slay the mini bosses every day. Just pretty simply without using any mage gear. So basically Blade Soul I just go punch. With the Burst Stopper artifact I can just survive the ring. Now usually Duke I just hit a few times and leave it because a mage will kill it. Because again this is without mage gear. Now Ashfang I think is probably gonna be the most interesting, so a Ragnarok Plasma Flux uses Q2 shortbow, which beats the Terminator in this case, and I just kinda take all of the grays here and I kill the red one with lag, and basically I repeat this until I can bring the grays somewhere. So I just shoot the red at the same time while I'm leading the other one, so you get like 2 in 1. Then you get near the orb and keep shooting. So as you can see now we should have all the reds and all the greys gone there. And yeah, I solo Ashfang every single day, so that's pretty fun. There seems to be only one here. If there's multiple I usually gyro them so I can hit multiple at the same time with cleave and stuff like that. Usually I get 1 to 2 blues every time. Then I'm just gonna become some Fire Cloak and do the Ragnax while it's waiting to spawn more. Now this could be faster obviously with mage, because with mage you can kill reds in seconds, but you can't do anything to blues. So honestly this might be faster than mage solo, but you can always change setups mid-fight. A really good thing also is to have, I think it's the iron or diamond blaze dagger, which will have like a, what was it, 150% more damage to blazes, which is pretty insane. So that's good. Again, there you can see there's 3, so most of them lose HP. Lag spike and they teleport away. It sucks. Oh god, I almost died from that. The Vanquisher, that doesn't usually happen. I did not miss, by the way. That was an optical illusion. Vanquishers very rarely spawn, but you basically just go ahead and kill them. Although they have the resistance at the start. But hey, Ashfang seems to be waiting for me. There you go. So now we can continue. No Ragnax that time, so this might be slower. If you like really try hard and everything goes perfectly, you can solo like 3-phase. But I think you like, no, I've done it with Dark Claymore once, but you might want the Blaze Dagger for that one. Especially with lag, this comes a lot harder because it takes the timer down, but basically the blazes stop moving. Okay, there you go. Try and move there, but there's the grey thing. Seems to be a lot of blues here. You can also like kinda see where they teleport sometimes, so you can catch them off guard. Well, not off guard, you can just hit them better. So you can do like, I would have already won if everything went perfectly, but it very rarely happens, and I'll be honest, I don't have the time and patience to always try hard it so much. But I think if you have the dagger, which I don't remember which it was not the Death Ripper, I think. You can probably do this as fast as possible solo. Not as fast as possible, because if you have a team and you kill every single blaze, it pulls them in without the timer. Which you can't probably do with, I think I can kill all of them, I feel like that's not possible, we don't need to. That should be the reputation there. Now here, the Duke is dead once more, so I can just change lobbies. And hit that. Honestly, I think Kudra Warp would be better here. But if the Duke was alive there, I would hit it once, then go Ashfang and, you know, someone would kill it. Seems like it's not spawned. Honestly, I might do the same thing here. But I'll just show the melee way of doing this. Now, the better way is actually Frozen Blaze, because it will slow down the Duke a lot. You can use Voodoo Doll and stuff like that too, but I'm just gonna use Crimson without any slowing down stuff. With the gyro fix it might be a bit harder. Trying to speak before it spawns, but it seems to not be spawning yet. Surely it will spawn soon. Doesn't seem to be hiding anywhere. Sometimes that Duke can be like in some corner and you need to hit it and it jumps back. Doesn't seem to have spawned here. If a mage comes, by the way, like down here, you might just want to leave, because they're probably gonna be faster than you. Melee is gonna take a bit longer. especially with lag like that. But yeah, it's pretty simple to do that. And when it does these jumps, you want to use the juicy short bow. Again, better I think than Terminator, because this guy has invincibility frames, and when it has done 2 jumps, if you have the Ragnar off cooldown, you can use that too, which I think is more damage overall. So yeah, that was an accidental cloak, I'll be honest. That's the last one then. There we go. Just get into the last phase pretty quick here. Now obviously if you don't have as good gear as me, I think you might be already dead. There's that though. Then here I changed setups, because Mage Outlaw in fact has no invincibility frames, so I go with my basic terror setup here, like this. Then get my Terminator out, which in this case is better. It's usually better if they do have invincibility frames. I quickly change my setup. Now I can actually do a Golden Dragon setup, but I need to swap enrichment, so I go with this. This doesn't have 100. If I wanted to spend 200 bits every day for Mage Outlaw and Magma Boss, I would. I do use the Golden Dragon setup obviously when I'm doing Kuda though. So this is pretty simple. Terminator will push red. You see, when I use this angle, so you get to summon skulls immediately. Just in case you might want to cloak there, if your ferocity hits, you might just get one shot by that. And then you continue this. And after this is Magma Boss, which honestly is probably the most time-taking one. Oh, I think Ash Fang might be, especially if you're not super experienced with it might be longer. There's that. Now, I don't know how to see if a Magma Boss is activated or not, but basically there's a few things I do. Okay, this one's activated, it seems. And we'll see if we can pull off the really cool trick here, because it will jump immediately middle when it hits the yellow bar. So I usually hear Ragnarok axe, and when I think it's about to jump, I try to predict it and do this, but I didn't mid. There we go. And I think this should be a red bar. No, I missed some shots. Yes, I got it anyway. Easy. So if you mistime that, just get 2 yellow bars, doesn't really matter. Obviously, if you have a Golden Dragon setup, it might be easier, and especially I have Duplex 1, which is just for Kudra. I might get a second term if I get Rend or Fatal Tempo, it should be way easier. And you just continue this, it's pretty simple. At some point, usually here, which has nothing to do with the daily boss things, I actually go ahead and get heavy pearls. So let's just say when it's about to like jump in and it splits. Well, honestly I could just go here, so as you can see now it's red bar, then I can just go here. Go get my heavy pearls, although I will say heavy pearls are like the least useful item in the game. I actually have like well, I'll show you after how many heavy pearls I have. I have 1 infernal piece, I think 5 fiery pieces and 3 burning something. So I've used quite a lot of heavy pearls, and I actually have a 10-star rekindled ember, I guess. You know, so I've used a fair share of heavy pearls, like not too much. And well, I have this many heavy pearls, so that's like over 10 stacks. Yeah, heavy pearls are a really bad resource. Then we just turn here, he's gonna jump there, and we just kill him. Now, important about Magma Boss red bar is honestly just Terminator and Terror. I think you can do it with Axe of the Shredded, but it's way harder, and you need to get the swapping right. So, yeah, I would not recommend that. I used to do it before, but I think they changed something with it that it hits less, so it could be even impossible now. Now, if you don't have a Terminator, you can use the Juju shortbow with Terror. It shouldn't be too slow, but I don't think you're gonna get past orange bar. And Mage Outlaw you don't actually need to bow for. The thing is that you will get reflected your venomous and you will instantly die if you melee it. So I do recommend a Juju there too, if you're not doing Mage obviously, because this is not Mage tutorial, so you know. Jump mid. Yeah, the thing is with Magma Boss, he takes ages, like even if you've damaged him full, because he needs to do at least 3 jumps. Oh, I don't wanna. Okay, well, I think I wasted the Ragnarok there, but yeah. The escape phase will always go in the same exact direction, so I do wanna show that incredible hack. It goes in the same direction, so it will go here when, like the matriarch's there. So it will jump, I think, around here. Here I usually Ragnarok axe, but I think that did a bit late, and then I shoot this way. Kills it immediately. And that's all bosses. Reputation there, reputation there, reputation there. And reputation there. 100 reputation. Obviously I have a double Ashfang quest, so that's gonna give me another 100 as I go do it again. I will switch to my Juju setup, because I want to show you how much worse Terminator is here. So if I start shooting that, as you can see, it's taking like twice as long. And my melee will be worse, so I think it will take like probably twice as long on reds and blues, just not worth using. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll leave the setups in the probably in the description, but I'll see. Thanks for watching, and hope you learned something. Maybe I think Ashfang. I think a lot of people think that Terminator is always stronger than Juju, which is completely false. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.